ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gals and ghouls of all ages. I hope you're well today. Today, darlings, we're into D&D tonight. Episode 9 of the Gatekeepers in the Crystal Isle series. Okay, I gotta adjust something. Hold on a second, guys. Just gonna... There, that should make you hear me a lot better. Now then, darlings, I am gonna watch whatever the fuck... It's always a constant shitposting between, Goose and Shan in the chat, and I love them. But they are so distracting. Okay, anyway. Let's get into the D&D. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I love that it's just a constant back and forth of shitposting between Goose and Shan. Hi.
It always is.
I hope you didn't watch any of them on stream.
I did not watch any of them on stream. I didn't touch them. I know better, usually, generally.
This Final Fantasy X shit out of here.
Yeah, how is everyone today? Let me just studio mode this shit. Ah, there we go.
Titus, you beautiful blonde idiot.
I remember, like, I'd never played any of the Final Fantasy games or watched any of the movies, but I remember being obsessed with the AMVs people created of them.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I was like, they're so pretty and so this thing I didn't know was anime before it was anime. Before I knew it was anime. It's wonderful.
I should just remove
I've been
figure out how many spells
I
I
can
have
relate.
Oh, the spells.
I can relate.
You
Now.
can't
I mean, I
relate
can have prepared at once.
I can relate.
to the AMV stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that I've discovered because of AMVs. Good shit, too. It's really fun. Anyway. I hope... Mass... Oh, yeah, you have that now, don't you? Or were you going to get that? Or is that a thought in your head? Shan.
Who are we talking to?
You.
Me?
Mass Healing World, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I forgot I couldn't choose. I had Lulu choose for me.
Oh, okay. So you got your spell now?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, then I will start the explanation of what the fuck happened last session. So last session, let's see, yeah, okay, so, you guys, after killing down the wyvern, bringing down the wyvern, you destroyed his poison stack, almost poisoned yourselves, but were able to collect scales, fangs, eyes, then, a stinger, and some cuts of meat, and you're smoking said meat, cause yum, good old wyvern meat. You met a man, named Sentinel. And you decided to tell him, to explain that you are not followers of his god, but are instead, travelers that have kind of, advanced onto this journey. And he has, you have, however, gone and tried to complete the trial. Some of you more, ferociously than others, which we'll get to in a minute. Or we'll get to soon enough. And the last thing that Sentinel asked you all, was if you would take him to Sapphire City. And then you all leveled up. So, if you have no questions, darlings, start there. You are all currently, to my recalling, you are all in his, waiting in his, in his little hole in the wall, literally, home, his hovel in the wall, and, sitting down with some warm tea, some of you trying to warm yourself from the cold, and, you know, and he has asked you, would you take me to Sapphire City? I need to know what has become of my faith. And I believe, if I recall, Goose, you asked at the very end. What did you ask at the very end?
Huh?
I think you asked, do you have a tattoo? I think?
Oh yeah,
yes,
I did.
if you had a,
I
yeah,
did,
yes, if
and
you
they
had a
were like,
marking.
no, and they were like, I have a birthmark. I was like, oh, never mind.
I have this funny birthmark that. But he replied no. Is that a problem?
Looking to the other party members, I bark.
Yes!
Sorry if you heard that.
He seems very adamant. No. Anyway.
I mean, I believe our path takes us towards Sapphire City anyway. And I'm quite curious about what's occurred with your order as well.
As am I.
If you're
Looks
willing
is
to
on.
come along with us and accept, you know, I'm not going to say protection. You may be a well-suited, skilled fighter yourself. I imagine you might be, but
I imagine I can hold my own. But yes, then, with your permission, I'd love to join you. Right. When do you think we should be off? How long do you think you'll need to prepare or rest? How long would you like to rest before we head over or start heading through?
Well, I guess that depends on the lot of all of you. I'm still a little hurt from our excursion in the chamber. But other than that, I'm good to go.
I am as well.
So maybe we take a rest and then head out in the morning. Gather up what we can and head out.
Sounds good.
Sounds good to me. I'm going to go flop in my bed.
Of course.
All right.
Please do.
I guess in the meantime, so if there's any preparations you need to make, we'll see you in the morning.
Thank you. Yes, I have some things I need to pack. Thank you. I'll, be ready. I'll let you know when morning is.
That is a really good point. Yes, please do.
And he nods, but he doesn't ask you to leave or anything. He'll enjoy your tea and he'll let you kind of be there if you want to. He's not pushing you guys away because you went through an excursion.
Going to go into whatever chambers has been designated as mine.
Yeah.
And Autor is going to flip through his book and write a couple notes and do some calculations before eventually, if it's loud enough to echo, anyone close enough would hear Autor scream out, "Eureka! Finally, I figured it out!" Before light can be seen from his chambers as he's trying to weave magic.
Is it like dark?
It's pretty dark. There are, again,
I mean, we're in a
familiar,
cave.
like...
That's why it's dark.
Oh, sorry. I mean...
Go on. I'm sorry.
No, okay. No, you're fine. I'm afraid sometimes that I've muted. So, yes, it's a cave, so it's dark, but it does have those, like, pale lanterns, so there's a pale light, so you can see.
I mean more like, is it like night right now? Since
You're in a
been
cave.
or something.
Underground.
We have no clue. We have no
You have
idea.
no
what
idea.
Time it is.
You have no idea.
I mean,
what
can
time
we
it is.
like lick our fingers and tell by the fucking blowing of the wind or some shit? I don't know.
I mean, okay. I mean, I guess technically a cave would get colder when at night falls, even still underground, but pretty well insulated because it's under a mountain. Not really. You can't really tell. You know what? Fuck it. Give me a survival check if you want to find.
Okay.
Let's see, because you know what? Survival. Let's see what we got. It's gonna be a hard roll though. What time is it? Midday? 3 o'clock? 7 in the morning? I don't know.
Whatever. I'm tired. I peek out from my my curtain blind room and seeing all the light and stuff like that, and I say, "Please shut up! You're waking up Timmy!" And I close the blind.
Sorry.
And I go back.
That was a hype. Oh,
I
so
shout
good.
back, an epiphany is happening, leave me be!
Piff yourself to bed.
I will not!
What the
I'm going to kill the elf. I'm going to kill the elf.
Then I will go to sleep.
Okay. Aerolise, I remembered your name. Haha. Is there anything you would like to do before you rest for the evening, morning, day? For your time in your cave. You pretty much guys have pretty much a full day to do whatever you want. Cave.
Yeah. No, she'll just do a quick prayer to the goddess of balance, and then
Okay.
just go to bed.
Okay.
Thok will also meditate his injuries away and rest as much as he can.
Right. Okay. Okay. And you guys hear light shuffling as things gather, but eventually, a few hours later, from whatever machinations you have done, a sentinel will arrive with laden with a heavy backpack, and still in the same white robes, or yeah, in the same white robes, pristine looking robes, but he'll come and kind of knock on each of or knock on the earth next to the curtains. It's like, it is morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
And he'll wake each of you up.
I am wide awake because I only trance for 4 hours.
Yeah, all right. It's good time to leave if you wish to.
My hair is all fucking all over the place.
A long
It's not
rest.
quite exactly
Why-
morning. It's
why-
more,
What?
we have a bit of a journey to make
What?
through the tunnels first. Oh,
What?
good morning,
What?
Mr.
I
Get up.
cast messages on and go, wake up, Zon. You have a great mission to fulfill.
Oh no!
What? Golly? What? I need
You
to get
must
up.
go through a tunnel.
I must go to a tunnel. I get out of bed. I roll out of bed. I fall out of bed. Jimmy! Go lunch. Grab him. Burst
I
through
see,
the door.
I see
the
Zon's
curtains.
had his coffee this morning.
Burst
Right,
through the
let's
curtains.
go.
What time is it? Where are we?
It's not quite morning, but hello, Mr. Zahn. Good morning.
Collie demands our attention. Let's go. We're sweet.
Oh, very well. You'll find that the animals have been fed appropriately as well. Wait, no, you don't have an animal. I'm a dumb.
We have air
You have an air lease. Never mind, I'm a dumb.
What the?
Has she been fed appropriately though? That's
Have
the
I
We
been
have an
fed?
animal.
Have you? I don't know. Have you, Shan? Have you eaten?
No, I guess I'm about to. I'm gonna wake the. What's our child's name?
Beatrice.
Beatrice. I'm gonna wake Beatrice up and
What
be
the
like,
fuck
alright.
is our kid's name?
I wake her up gently and be like, alright, we're gonna eat something before we head out. Come on.
Okay. Morning. I mean, it's not really morning. I don't know. Good morning.
Morning.
And she'll have her little breakfast or whatever is served before
Said
setting
no.
herself up in the cart. Yes.
I require paper. As much blank paper as you have.
Oh, I mean, we have books. I have a journal. Is that what you need?
Is it blank?
Yes.
Is it quality paper?
Are you asking if it's paper you can use for your spells?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it good?
I've never really had a need for it. I can check. Let me see.
I'll take a blank journal if nothing else. At least I can write formula in it.
You know what,
I
I'm
also
gonna see.
require
I'm gonna
paper.
Oh, all right. You know what?
And
I'm
an
just.
assortment of colored pens if you have them.
Colored what?
Hmm?
How does this work? I forget. That was it. Okay.
Zod, I thought I heard the voice of Carly this morning. Was that?
Oh!
You heard her too?
It told me to go through
No.
a tunnel.
What?
Yes, it said it was a great calling. I really felt motivated.
I looked like I like pondered on myself. There's no way she would talk to an elf. Why would she speak to an elf? Of course she would speak to an elf whenever she was being deceptive.
I think we're being sent on holy missions on.
Oh, that woman. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, and he'll while this is all happening, Sentinel has got into his home, and you'll actually see that a lot of the lights have been shifted off, at least in his place. But he goes and shuts one on, and goes and takes and returns with a blank notepad or notepad, a blank paper, and is like, and as well as he pulls out or in the blank notebook, he has a few parchments, two parchments of paper stuffed in it. I was able to find some. I think a wizard might have left it at some point.
I will take it.
Are you able
that
to?
That is something.
Very well. Do you have a couple pieces of paper of spell making paper? Oh, my legs.
Few sheets of fine paper.
So I don't forget that next time. I just call you Alt. I keep forgetting. I want to have to write your full fucking name. I know it's only a few extra letters, but you know.
But it sounds like so much more, right?
Right? Yes. Sounds like so many more syllables of Okay, yep. Okay. But he hands them to you. He's like, I have no need for them. I don't use such things, but very well. Is there anything else any of you need before we head out? I'll take that as a no.
So.
Well, I've already said, let's see. I already said goodbye to my friend, so we'll have to meet another one. Anyway, and he motions his hand towards the tunnel, towards the continuation of the path through the mountain. Well, this will be my first time actually exiting in quite a long time. Seems a bit wrong, almost. And
you can load up on the carriage and get comfortable. It's a rather nice carriage, actually.
So.
Also, Beatrice, we're doing Q, R, and S today. Those are really hard ones, so it's gonna take a process.
Q, like a path,
I'll show you. I'll show you. It's all right. It's all right.
Okay. And then no, motions will. And then I suppose we just head on. If you are ready.
Think so?
Well, sorry, Shan.
Prepared for a broad journey.
Very well.
Sorry.
And no, it's not your fault. It's fine. And he will motion you guys down towards the cave that is still lit up with pale lights, but it's still dim. You know, it's not you don't see much, but it's basically just a long, like someone essentially just cut into the mountain and just kept going forward. Already the chainsaw noises. It's fine. They're cutting through the mountain.
Oh my god.
We're having a little bit of construction, so I'm sorry for sounds you might hear through any of our mics.
You guys are good.
Anyway, and you all journey into the cave. It doesn't take. So you guys travel through this cave, and you, from what you remember, Altore, you remember that this trip through was supposed to take about 3 to 4 days travel to the actual location. To where you have to go, it should be another maybe another 2 days. It shouldn't actually take you that long once you leave the actual crags, or once you leave the Chimera's path, or Chimera's crags. That was it. Yes, I remember my own name. It's fine. However, of course, you know nothing of the terrain necessarily of this mountain. Oh, god damn it. Go back. Sorry, I just suddenly went to YouTube instead of my notes. Give me 1 second. Alright, there we go. Alright. So you guys head forward. And at some point during the your trek, Sentinel will police it's going to be Sentinel will kind of motion aside. It's like and you'll essentially need some time to rest, because this is quite a bit longer than he remembers. Oh no. That's funny. I didn't realize that. Sorry. I didn't realize the Discord reactive images like shows when people are muted. So like I don't have to look. That's so cool. Okay, awesome.
I'm muted, huh?
No, it's not, it's cool. It's cool. I like this feature. It's good. But eventually you guys will be traveling, for quite a long time in the darkness. Is there anything you guys would like to do during your trek through the tunnels? And are you guys walking in your normal order of... we had an order. Where it went.
I imagine we'll have one of the dark vision folks lead.
Yeah, that's probably important. Who is your dark person? Is that Alt? Is that Alt?
I believe Alt,
me.
yeah.
I think it's just me, so
Okay.
I will be taking the lead.
Okay. So actually, it's not just you. It's do he have dark vision as well?
He's an elf.
He is an elf. Do elves all the elves have dark vision?
Elves have dark vision.
Okay, yeah. So Alt Sentinel will walk side to side with you, then probably in the top and the front, just to kind of chatting with you about whatever. He seems pretty interested in the You get the feeling he doesn't get out much. So he has very specific interests. Like, did you know that a spider's not actually a bug? It's considered an arachnid.
I did know that.
Oh.
Did you know that that a wyvern's a dragonkin, but that they usually get eaten in the stories?
They do tend to be more proud when it comes to, or rather, a little sensitive about their size, from what I recall.
Given that we recently fought one, their
Oh.
size is nothing to scoff at.
Indeed. I once knew a man that made a living on taming them and riding them.
That sounds insane.
Yes. Yes, he was quite such. It's a lovely gnomish fellow I knew.
Somehow that tracks. All the gnomes I've met have been batshit.
But is there anything you guys would like to do during your journey through the caves, the tunnels? Like looking for the signs of Kali on this holy quest.
Where are they? Where are they?
Every once in a while, while walking next to Sin, I'll go, hold on, give me a moment. I'll wrap a piece of wire with my finger and point back towards On and go, you're getting closer, my child.
When he figures this out, if he does.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna say, do we want to roll stealth for this? Because this will be funny. Because you are trying to be sneaky, so roll stealth, sweetie.
Does he get disadvantage because he doesn't have dark vision?
Well, he can hear you. You have to talk it.
Yeah,
Oh.
It's a whisper that only he can hear.
Oh, you're right. And you're only making the sounds.
I'm fine with playing along for right
Go
now.
for
Okay.
No, there's no need to roll stealth. I'm enjoying
It's
it.
funny. Okay. Well, fair. Eventually
I'll
we
roll
that.
stealth in the future, but for now, I'm enjoying the bit.
That's fine. Alrighty. So,
He chooses to fail.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's fine. I'll always take that. I'll always take the player's choice to fail a roll. I'm down.
It's okay.
All right.
I'll choose to fail in the future from hiding it. He's gonna kill me.
Well, we're done with the campaign, guys. It's time. Everyone's got to re-roll except for Thok and Aerolise. Fucking. It's okay. You guys will just come back as Sentinel and Beatrice.
There you go.
Anyway, all right. So you guys eventually gets tiring though. You guys have been traveling quite a few hours in the cave, and you guys will have to come to a stop. Or I mean, you guys could just power through it. You guys want to power through it? You guys want to go for a rest?
I'm good to power.
Power through.
Yeah.
Very well.
Mostly
You
because
guys-
Airly's scaring us, literally.
That's fair. Yeah. So you guys, just so I know, who's all in the cart? Because I know Beatrice is. Sentinel's walking.
I'm walking next to Sentinel.
Okay. Thok and Zon, are you in cart or cart side?
Might as
Or
well be in the cart.
Okay. Thok, darling.
He'll be walking.
As we're walking,
I'm
I
the-
probably would have
The
asked
only one who's
Sentinel-
using the cart.
Beatrice is. And Timothy.
Oh, that's right, Beatrice. Okay, good. And Timmy.
And Timothy, yeah.
That's good.
What are you
I
saying?
probably would have asked Sentinel if there are generally any dangers in this underground area, or is it generally safe?
Good question.
Oh. Well, the part that admittedly, I don't travel out here this far. I have to stay close to the entrance. I do hear scuttling of bugs and such often.
Put my hand on my chest and cast Mage Armor for the next 8 hours.
Okay, fair enough.
Better safe than sorry.
That's, he noticed that and kind of nods. I suppose that's fair. It's always safe to be prepared. Yeah, but other than that, I wouldn't know. I suppose. Again, I don't get out much.
It's especially nice to be prepared when I'm a very squishy individual who is currently leading this pack.
Yes, that's fair. Well, I can always help you out in a pinch. I'm not entirely useless.
You should see Thok when he gets going. It's actually quite insane.
It gets going in a fight.
Oh yes.
Is that so, Mr. Thok?
I am not prone to fighting, but I can handle my own. As can
Someone
everyone here.
not prone to fighting. You are very good at it.
I had good masters, I think.
Also, Monk is broken.
You'd be
Very
one of
well.
the few to believe that.
Huh?
So you would be one of the few to believe that.
Yeah, well. Anyway, he'll nod. I don't think I've met many that fight like. Well, I suppose I don't know how you fight. So, are you still wearing the robes, by the way? The white robes.
Yeah, he is.
I see you've taken to the garbs. Is it a fashion statement, or are you thinking about converting?
Fashion for now. I am used to wearing rags.
Oh, well, I'm glad that Our Lady could clothe you.
I thank you.
Hmm.
And your lady.
As you power through. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. This is how we do it. I need to hope that something's. It's okay. Here, I got it. You all come to a point as you're powering through. You end up that the lanterns themselves are starting to become less and less, more sparse as you go onto this cave or this tunnel. And in their place, you start seeing something's reflecting on the ground. You see, I'm just gonna pull you into this. you start seeing on the ground, on the walls, and on the ceilings, flecks of light and reflections.
Ooh.
And do you see that they're not, it doesn't look like they're not like crystals, like on the map on this necessarily. There's denotations. But they instead look like the scales of the wyvern you had recently dealt with. Except they are pale white, or they are a pale silver. And much larger. Hmm. I need all of you, or I would like all of you to make a perception check.
Okay.
I'll make one for myself as well.
I almost went for physical dice.
I mean, if you want, I can trust you.
Nah, no.
Okay.
This way I don't have to use math.
That's fair.
My heavy DM dice.
Okay. I am.
That's a
gonna
good thing I wasn't
place-
actually rolling that. I rolled on that one.
I need to get a card. Where's my cards picture? Come on, I know you're here. Where's my card asset? Go away, premium assets. A crate, not a cart.
Premium assets.
It's a centipede, not a cart. I don't understand. Okay, fine. It's fine. Here, this one's
please no.
good. No centipedes, honey. Even if I did, I would just
Escape.
describe them, not actually do it. Anyway.
Escape.
Escape. It's a large one, so we're just gonna... that. Okay. Place your people.
Gosh.
Place your bets.
Where is my girl? There she is. Sleep in there. Why did that not... Why did you not arrive? There you go. It's a baby.
I guess I meant the
And then I need... Oh, I need a druid. For my boy. You know, this is fitting. I'll take that one. So, darlings. Let's see. Who all rolled? Goose did. Okay. And I need to get my girl to roll as well. That's just wisdom then. Okay. Alright. So, as you guys are wandering around, and you guys are kind of looking, Altore, Aerelise, and Thok. You all in this echoing chamber hear scuttling. The little scrapings, scuttlings in the walls. They're very faint. But you do. You also see that it looks like Sentinel has also heard this. And he kind of glances around, looks around. And if it'll let me move you out to the far this side here. You see something you see earth move as one of the walls kind of start opening up, and you see the a kind of carapace poke out. You see the head of... Let me post the picture.
A gribbly grobble.
A gribbly grobble. Yes.
Ooh.
If I could just get the picture, that'd be
Rock lobster.
great. Yeah?
Hold on. I'll show you. Hold on.
Shane's being a menace.
If you guys... Oh, wait, hold on. Did any of you like bugs, by the way? Or really hate bugs?
Just
You're
centipedes.
fine.
Just centipedes? Sorry, go ahead. Goose?
I said you're fine.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I know these guys.
I remember them, yeah.
Oh, well, in that case, they actually don't exist. No, I'm kidding. You actually don't see them.
But ogheads are so cool.
That's a lot.
They are great, yes. It's a shame you don't know anything about
They
them.
are literally rock lobsters.
They're rock lobster.
They look savage. Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Oh,
They
yeah,
are so fucking cool looking. But that is what
Tori doesn't know that,
you-
but I do.
That is what you all see, kind of poking its little head out from here.
Little head.
A little bit bigger. Actually, can you see this on the DM layer? It's on the GM layer, so I don't know if you can see it.
No.
Okay, then in that case, we're not doing that. We're gonna just go to the token layer, and I'm gonna pasta it. Now can you see it?
Yep.
Yeah,
No, that's pretty. That's a
it's
bigger.
pretty little.
That's pretty little, that's fine.
Dude.
I'm gonna move its little head so you can see its pretty little head. Just
Wow, little dude.
little head. There you go. He doesn't seem to have noticed any of you yet. He's just kind of like clicking and clacking and just looking kind of in search for something.
Just go stiff and kind of like hold. And I'm gonna message back to Erlise. You're good with animals, right?
Oh, you bitch. In a way, yes.
What about insectoids?
I will be honest. I haven't come across many.
Well, it's time to try.
Oh.
I'm gonna walk
I'm gonna-
over and help her unbuckle. You're not getting a choice in this. You're gonna go talk to an
Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna slowly. I'm trying not to use the knowledge I know about them.
slowly clomp towards the.
Slowly clomp.
Are
Horse in a
you
cave, you're so
trying
loud.
to be hold on, are you trying to be stealthy? Or are you just trying to
Okay,
are you?
Yeah. Hold on.
You.
Let me see if I need to prepare something.
Okay, that's fine. Take your time. I've got all day. Well, actually, I haven't.
Okay,
until 10 o'clock,
I will
but anyway.
activate my speak with animals.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll work. I don't remember what they are. Or know what they are.
Mhm. You see its head
And then
like crack and like switch as you get near.
no, I
clicks.
think I'll do that. Fuck it.
Hmm.
I'm
Cool.
going to
Oh,
attempt
sorry.
to communicate with it.
Okay,
Oh,
sorry.
what's up?
No. Before you moved forward, I was doing a thing and I realized I was muted.
Oh,
I
hi.
hate that I can't see that I'm set myself am muted, but whatever, it's fine. It's as you get closer, it click clacks in its little mandibles together, and it swifts your head towards you in a very insect-like manner, just. And it starts to approach you. It looks like it starts pulling itself slowly and cautiously out of the
Fuck will whisper to the rest, is this a good idea?
I'll whisper back, I have no fucking clue.
What were you gonna do, darling?
I want to. I activated my speak with animals.
Right.
I want to see if I can communicate with it.
Okay. What are you trying to say to it?
Uh,
Or are you just listening to what it says?
I want to see if it says anything first before I try. Because it is doing its mandible thing, so I want to see if that's a communication thing first.
So it clicks and it clacks. And it takes another step towards you. And it slowly does so more. It starts to step towards you. You cannot hear anything that it's saying.
Oh.
But it is approaching you.
Can I attempt to copy its mandible clicks with my hooves against the cave?
Huh. Oh, would that be performance? Persuasion? Performance or persuasion, I guess.
Okay.
Performance. Let's go performance, because I think that's more of like an act.
Well, I'm acting all right.
Yeah, you are.
I'm just.
Oh,
Oh,
shit!
let's fucking go.
Holy fuck! Okay.
Holy shit, dude.
So,
Damn.
you expertly start to tap on this, and you all hear this clicking and clacking of her horns. Unfortunately, Zahn, you don't see it. You hear the clacking at this point, because everyone's stopped at this point. But you hear the clicking and the clacking, and you hear a second join in. Pretty easily, convincingly mimicking the other. And the creature stops and kind of tilts his head and starts kind of clacking again, but a little bit slower this time. And it steps again towards you. And it you see the antennas.
Mm-hmm.
Making sure it does actually have. It does. Does it have antennas? It doesn't really have antennas. Whatever.
You see those? Yeah, you see those in the mouth, though. I think those are the antenna or something like the feelers.
Mm-hmm. You see it send its feelers towards you, and start kind of trying to feel onto your body, onto your face. Or it kind of recoils back. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to gently, if I can, before it recoils, I'd like to gently touch it, and just try to make some clicking noise back.
It recoils a bit at the touch.
How big is this?
It's twice your size. Well, at least a fourth your size. It's a large creature. Let me double check the exactitudes. I can get the exactitudes for you. Let me get my monster manual. 1 second.
Pretty big. Also, not me sending her towards it, knowing it's a monstrosity.
I know. I thought I'd
knowing
try
that
anyway.
speak with animals wouldn't work.
Well, I remember it, because remember Christy and I adopted it at the last campaign.
You're trying to adopt it? I swear to God.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. No.
No. But yeah. Oh, it does have antennae. It just doesn't show on the thing. Apparently, according to the book, it has antennae. Either way.
Okay.
Either way, the creature, you touched it, and what was the question? Sorry, what was your question to it? How big is it? It is.
Yeah, how big is it?
At least twice your size. It's 4 times your size. It's giant. It's large. Not giant. It's a large creature.
Okay.
Well, not creature. It's a monstrosity, but it's large. You could sit on this thing's back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look. Is Alt still looking at me?
Hiding behind a rock.
Bitch. I'm gonna turn towards y'all's direction to see if any of you see me, and I'm gonna mouth "Can someone throw me meat?"
Should
I
we
don't know.
roll to see if we
probably
understand
don't
what
see
she's
this, yeah.
mouthing?
Yeah, I don't know if.
You know what?
I don't
Give
know
me a performance. Let's go. Keep going. Yeah, look, we're doing the bar doing performance things. This is the fun. This is the thing they're good at. It is over a 20. That's pretty good, actually. No, that's still pretty good. No, you guys can see she mouths. She don't know exactly what she's saying, but she's like meat, meat. You can see those words.
I'm gonna go back to the cart and grab a hunk of meat.
Lovely wyvern meat.
Huh?
I'm gonna go back up here.
Hmm?
I get
and
toss it.
I'm probably not gonna walk up because I don't want to scare
Yeah.
the thing, but
Hmm.
I will be tossing it.
Okay. Should I roll to catch it? Like what?
You're tossing it from a decent size away. Yeah, if I could roll athletics. No, dexterity to catch things. Athletics is
I think it's dexterity. So what would?
Zon, roll me athletics. What's her face? And Shan, roll me dex. Let's go with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. It's not that hard. You gotta throw a few feet. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you throw it pretty easily, and you are able to like grab it.
Okay.
The sudden movement does kind of like jolt the creature, and they kind of like shift a little bit and kind of eye you with suspicion.
Okay. I'm going to place the meat in front of me and make more clicking noises.
So as soon as it sees the meat, see, you're leaving it on the ground. So,
Yeah,
like, in front
between the
you
two of us. Yeah, and I'm doing like some clicking towards it.
It moves its it moves its head down and kind of like starts doing. It doesn't take its eyes off of you, but it takes its head down and starts feeling at the little meats until it realizes what it is, and then just like you see its mandibles just chomp on this thing and just like and it puts it up into like its gullet essentially. As it engulfs it.
I'm
And it looks at you again.
Okay, does it do anything after I've given it food? Like, does it have a reaction?
It's still looking at you. It's not doing anything. Just still kind of looking, clicking kind of curiously at you.
I'm gonna take a step closer to it, slowly. Like, I'll show in my movement, I'm moving slowly towards it, not trying to be sneaky.
Mm-hmm. It's watching you.
I'm gonna reach out my hand. I want to... What is it?
Are you... Hold on. Are you how to train your tamer dragoning it right now?
Nice on keg.
How to train your onkeg.
Does it have its I don't know what it's called. Does it have its hand claws things in front of it, or is it the mandibles in the front right now? Like, I don't know how it's
positioned, if it's like open
Yeah,
or not.
how's it positioned?
Not like a praying mantis. Its mandibles are pretty big, so its hands are kind of at its side, kind of pulled at its side. So it's like
Okay.
it's like kind of because it's kind of reared up at this point because it just started taking a bite. It's not like
Yeah.
it's still like kind of in a defensive kind of pose because it still doesn't know you. You just fed it, but you don't know you. I don't know you like that.
I'm gonna turn around again. Do we have more?
You have a lot more.
More performance for a mouth
Are you
movement.
saying it, or are you saying it at this point, or are you mouthing?
I'm gonna no. I'll mouth it again.
All right, give me performance. Let's do.
Da, 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 da.
I can't believe you all rolled so high. You're able to get more.
All right, I go back and I get more.
And I'll just say you can make this since you can make it. It's fine. You just made
okay.
the throw. Yeah.
Space Jam slam it.
Come on, slam,
Jam.
slam! Oh, jam!
So, with this one, this creature, instead of when you place the food but front end of it,
Mhm.
the creature does not immediately eat it. Instead, they take it into their mandibles. Not their mandibles, their trap jaw. The little ones in the front. And just grabs onto it. And they start to move past you.
Okay.
Are you guys holding still? Or what are you doing? What do you all do as this creature is approaching?
Holding so still.
Likewise.
You know what?
Is it?
Well, I can still... No, so it sees you. It's not blind.
Oh yeah, I'm not trying to. I don't think many of us can hide. We're kind of in the open.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're just like, we're not a threat. We're still. We're not a problem.
Uh-huh. Okay. So, this creature sees you all, and has the food in its mouth. And it bypasses you for now. And it clicks at you a little bit. Jabs towards Zon.
Like stage whipper over to Airlease. Come get back on the cart.
Whispering, fuck you too.
Okay. She's help me strap up.
Yep,
quick.
yep.
She'll whisper, "We'll just give it food and it'll fuck off. It'll mind its own. I think it's just more hungry than anything."
We hook you back up, and we go.
Let's go the way that it came from.
Yeah. So we go this way.
Okay. So you guys start traveling, and I'm gonna just move y'all because I can do that. Like, stuff. Wee. Y'all turning. Do y'all start moving forward?
I'm not all turning. I'm all touring.
You know what? Get
Man.
rotated, idiot.
Blood is rushing to my head! Oh!
Alright. You guys wander forward. Are you guys trying to be quiet? Are you guys trying to be loud? Like, just run the fastest as you can? What are we feeling right now?
As quiet as we can at a quickish pace.
Fast walking.
Yeah, fast walking.
Okay. brisk fast walking.
Brisk,
All right. I need everyone to do me a favor. I need you all to give me a stealth check.
All right.
Okay.
I promise it'll be funny.
Babies, what are we
It'll be funny,
screwed?
guys. It'll be funny. It'll be funny. Holy crap,
Whoa,
goose!
Let's fucking go.
Nice. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Go back. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't matter though. They're there. Okay, so. All right, so all of you sneak around, and you guys all make it, and you guys turn around and you keep going and you make it to the end of this cave. And on the way, you see, particularly in this little area, you see a little you see what looks like malts of such creatures. You see you see the malted chitin of these creatures. You see broken eggshells as well. Not in the size of about like an ostrich egg. You see.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys leave the cave with minimal issue.
Thank God.
Oh.
I want to show you guys what you almost would have ran into if you guys had to. Hold on. Because I think
Elise
it's funny.
came in
Yeah.
clutch yet again.
She did.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure that was gonna happen, but I'm gonna send you the picture of what y'all just rolled away from. I'll put it in Discord. Hold on.
Come.
This is being said, you do have more help. It wasn't just you, of course, but
Mhm.
Oh.
anyway.
Oh my god.
It's in the goddamn
It is-
walls.
You are leveled for this. I want you to know you're leveled for this encounter with the things you have with you. But anyway, there's that.
Damn.
Well, I guess we're not doing the fighting. All right, fair. So, you all get leave this cave, this part of the cave. And eventually you come to a point out of the cave, or not in the cave, out of this tunnel area, or this specific area, where you stop hearing the clicks and clacks of mandibles. Is there anything you guys like to do for the continuation of your little expedition through the caves?
Praise Bard God Airlease.
I honestly didn't think that would work, but I thought, basic knowledge of animal.
I didn't think it would work either.
Well done,
Why did you-
Shirley's.
Thank you. Why did you throw me in there then?
Figured I'd have a better shot if you went in here first.
Oh,
It all worked out in the end. That's all that matters.
Indeed, I don't remember those creatures. Although I do remember similar creatures when we were first excavating. Because they reclaimed this part of the tunnel.
Oh.
Hmm.
I see. Shall we? My voice keeps cracking.
No, I think it's fine. It's in character. So yeah, eventually you guys will walk down the path, and the lanterns will return. The scales you see below you will start to become less and less. Hmm. Anyway, so
Onward we wander.
onward you wander. Let's see. All right, so you travel for a few more hours before finally you walk until you aren't unable to walk anymore. Again, it looks like it's the end of the road. But Sentinel smiles, and he puts his hand on where the wall would continue. Matheny, he says, and as with the golem before, the creature before that stood in your way, the earth itself starts to kind of to shift as humanoid form, an arm and an arm kind of crack and kind of push itself through, and beams of light start flood the cave into your eyes. Your poor light starved eyes. That was it. And you see sunlight once more. It's about midday. And Sentinel will show you out.
My eyes!
Yes, it is a bit bright, isn't it? He smiles, but he's has his eyes covered. He's looks like he's having a really hard time adjusting.
How long has it been since you've seen the sun, Sentinel?
The sun itself, I mean, the other day when you came in.
Well, I mean,
But,
before-
first time I've walked out in the sun has been a while. It's been, let's see, what year was we say? It was at least 100 years, I believe.
Oh,
Hope you brought some form of sun protection. Damn white
Oh,
skin.
I guess you're right.
Look at you, a hat. You look great in a hat.
I have a and he pulls up the hood of his robes. I do have a hood.
Look at you, a hat. You look
I-
great in a hat.
Very well.
All right, onward we wander yet again. Actually, where are we? He pulls open my maps.
I will pull you out of here. Shoo. You are at that second X. You're here. You're pretty darn close. You're about maybe a day and a half from the city.
Would you say this is an area I might actually be pretty familiar with?
Not this this specific area because it's so close to the crags, or well, it is the crags still.
Right, but once you
escape out of leave here, yes, this will be more familiar land. Probably a few hours out of here.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and what's daylight look right now? Are we like midday?
It's about midday.
Is it close to
Midday,
evening?
yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose we keep going until nightfall then, and then we'll probably be not too far from the city from there.
Very well. It's been some time. Well, actually, to be honest, I've never really been to the city. I know there's a temple there of our order, but I've never actually visited. My job was here.
From what I know of Sapphire City, it's like the biggest in Kawase, right?
Essentially, yes. It's basically what a lot of people consider the capital city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's quite a sight,
Probably
especially in the mountains.
Your character specifically would probably have spent a lot of time. I believe your character would have spent a lot of time here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is where I'm from.
Yeah.
All right. Well, onward, and I've been leading, and now you can all see. So I'm gonna stop leading and teach Beatrice her letters, and I get on the cart.
The cart is heavier.
Then
What
I
the-
will lead.
Okay.
Well, are you getting off the cart to lead, or are you leading from the cart? I just think
I'm
it's
getting
funny.
off the cart.
Okay, I just want to know because I thought it was
leading
funny.
from the cart. I lead from the cart.
Yeah, just like this way, go that
Like
way.
fucking- I do the George Washington crossing the Delaware
Ah,
on the cart.
yes. Thank you for the sub, by the way. All right, so you guys journey onward in, thankfully, the sun. And until of course it gets dark, and you're right, you're not too far from the city once it starts getting a little, once the sun starts setting, you start realizing that you are out of these crags that you were currently in, or you were previously in, and you see more, you start seeing more farmlands, seeing more just open fields, that kind of thing. And you start recognizing the roads a little bit more, Altore.
As we go along,
Yes.
I would like to just pick up any old fragment of stone and wood pieces that I see that is loose and just toss them in the cart.
Oh, okay. Like
Loose driftwood and fragments of stone that may have fallen off of things. Just a couple pieces of them. I just want to toss them in the cart.
Okay, well, you were just at the cave, so there would have been some stones, and you would have, by the
Okay.
way, seen the golem return back to its place. But yeah, you can find just random bits of wood and stone on the ground and toss them in. That's fine. Is there anything any of you else you would like to do during your journey towards the city?
I stand proud in front of the cart.
Yes, like the leader you are. All right. Eventually, you guys come to a stop at night. Is there anything you guys would like to do while you're at camp? Is there anything you'd like to do on your way there?
Actually, yes.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I'll take the stone and wood, and I'll be like, all right, everyone back up. Hold on. I'll
Oh.
go forward in this large area, and I'll set the rock and stone next to each other.
Okay.
I'll flip through my book for a second, write in the book, and set the paper over the rock, and I'll cast Altore's Tower.
Oh. Okay.
And all of you will watch a 20-foot round tower grow out of the ground.
Yeah, you guys
Wow.
have never seen something like this before. All of a sudden, it's like it just like starts folding out in itself and just and into the sky. Are you, by the way, where are you are you doing this like on the road, Lulu?
I assume we found an off place.
Like you went off to hide, not to hide,
Yeah.
but like somewhere kind of more secluded.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Just confirming.
And
Hide in the middle of the road.
Yes. Inside the first floor is going to be a full dining space with tables, chairs, a magical fireplace, containers, and cooking utensils. And the second floor, going up a set of stairs, is a large bedroom with beds, chairs, and a chest, and a magical fireplace.
Wow. Once she realizes
everyone?
it's safe, Beatrice is running up those stairs.
Welcome to my tower.
Impressive.
This is cool. Oh.
This is what I've been trying to do since I met you guys. So I'm glad I finally figured it out.
Well
It'll last
done.
for 24 hours, so we should be safe here to rest. And there's food, a fireplace, and a full place, and beds. Dear God, beds. Oh, I've missed beds.
I mean, you did have I mean, they weren't, I suppose they weren't the most comfortable beds. Or kind of
Trust
made
me.
of.
I lead him upstairs and I lightly push him onto a bed.
Huh.
That's a bed.
Altori is so forward. It's like, this, I mean, this is a bit more luxurious than I'm used to, indeed.
Zon is staying outside. I'm tired of these elvish structures and caves, elvish
Mr.
caves.
Zahn! The beds are so
Buildings.
comfortable!
I will do just fine on the cart.
Okay.
All right, Beatrice, you can have Zon's bed. It's twice the size of everyone else's.
Okay! She is happy. She jumps on the bed, by the way.
No jumping.
She stops.
If you
And she
fall off
goes-
and hurt your head, we're gonna have to fix that, and that's magic we don't need to use.
Okay.
But there is food. Let's eat.
And she goes to eat food, because yum. Food. Lots of food. Yes.
And so now, whenever we have a long rest, I can set up Altore's Tower as long as I have a 3rd level spell slot and wood and stone to use as materials.
You guys have a save point.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Can he be like attacked at all? Like it's
Yeah, it's a building.
a
They
building,
can
right?
break
It's
it.
just a building
Yeah.
that sprouts out of nowhere. Okay, just making
It's
sure.
just
It's not
really
like
goes everywhere. It's not like the tiny hut, which actually you really can't be attacked in. The tiny hut is actually even stronger than this.
Mm-hmm.
It's smaller, but nothing can go inside it. It's like a force bubble.
Mm-hmm.
This is a physical building.
Alrighty. So there we go. Alrighty. So some of you spend the night in a nice, luxurious tower. Zon, you spend the night on a cart. Actually, where do you stay, Thok? Are you on the cart with the bro, or are you staying inside the nice house?
He'll be hesitant at first as he's like really not seen magic of this caliber
Oh yeah,
before.
it's opulent. It's strange.
But after a while, he'll look to Zon and look back to the tower and be like, he'll give him a nod like fuck it, and he'll go.
Enjoy your elf tower. I will enjoy this comfortable cart. Max. Sturdy. Is
Zon.
that mahogany?
Zon, on the side of the tower, you see a design that looks like volcanoes.
What? I throw a fucking rock at the tower. Don't you be blaspheming my god while you're in there.
Wonderful. Oh my god. Alright. And I assume Aerolise as well spends the night in the tower.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
And I know the spell says that the only entranceway is a ladder
Mm-hmm.
and a hatch up to the floors,
Oh,
but I
damn it.
assume
No,
we can tool it so we can have stairs for
we can
Aerolise.
flavor it that we have
Yeah.
some stairs. It's gonna be essentially like Rapunzel's tower with like a
Yeah.
stairway down below though. Yeah. That's like spirals up and then you
Yeah.
have their 2 floors. Alrighty. So you guys spend a lovely night and get a lovely full rest and lovely full bellies. Even Zon, who I'm sure has some of the wyvern meat. Yum, yum. Oh yeah, so you guys can you can smoke that more efficiently probably.
We have a magical fireplace.
You
and a
do,
magical
that indeed.
stove.
Mm-hmm. You smell
That's
the
so
wyvern
nice.
meat just wafting from above Zon. Anyway, and so you all rest for the night, and you see there's no real incidents that come during the night. Do you
Regardless, I
stay
do
up
set
all
up my
night,
alarm spell.
Zon?
I set up
What?
my alarm spell at the front gate, and I don't designate Zon. Someone
Okay,
can cross it.
Fair enough, yeah.
What did you ask me, Silent?
I was asking, are you staying up all night, or are you just passing out at some point?
I mean, he'll keep watch for like a few hours and then pass out.
Okay, Timothy watches then, yeah.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
Timothy has watch. Okay, so that's fair. So you guys, wake up, no problem, and wake up nice and comfy in the morning. Some more comfy than others, but hey, we make choices here for our faith.
Mm-hmm.
And Sentinel is ready to go in the next morning. Start walking. You guys are.
All right.
Yep.
This will collapse in like 16 hours, so it'll be fine.
Oh,
Let's go.
Very well.
Do you have to like clean it up or something? Is it gonna like fall into?
No, I think it falls into like dust and rubble.
Oh. Okay.
None of the things that were in it really stay. It just kind of just crumbles apart. It's magic. The weird things happen with magic.
Right. Okay. Oh, also I need to add something. Don't worry, you don't have to worry about this. Anyway, okay, so you guys all wander, and a few hours later, you guys, as you're traveling, you guys are seeing it's starting to get more crowded on the roads. Not like abnormally, Altair. This kind of seems normal as you're getting closer to the city. You're seeing more people. Seeing more merchants, seeing more people, seeing, all different kinds of walks of life as they're also coming in carts to and from the city to different roads.
Yeah. As we get closer to this city,
Mm-hmm.
I will take off some of the traveling clothes that I was wearing
Mm-hmm.
and wrap a finer scarf around the top of my shoulders.
Mm.
And just those who look at it can see that there is just like a fine gold lining on the scarf that looks like it's a fine scarf.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Tindall smiles, but he doesn't necessarily make a note of it, or he doesn't say anything about it.
Beautiful scarf. Alt.
Yes, it's symbol of my father's troop. It'll be easier, I think, to get into the city this way.
Is there anything else we can do?
I think we should be all right. I can figure it out. never had too much trouble moving in and out of the city, but we'll see how it goes.
All right. Is there anything you guys would like to do before you get into the city? That's dumb.
I think I'm good.
Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So, for those of you who've never seen the city before, you have, or actually, I don't know, Airlace, do you think you've ever been to this city before? I imagine Thok, and I don't know if Zon has, but I don't know if either of you have been to this city before, but...
Negative.
Probably maybe once a long time ago.
Okay. Zon?
No.
So for the first of you, or for the unknown, you see more guards on the road. Very much, you see a higher presence. And as you get closer, the first thing you see on the ridge is the walls. You see this walls and mountains. You come to essentially not a valley. It is built in flatland. You see walls of what looks like a white marble. It isn't white marble, you know that, but it looks like white and pristine and beautiful. And they surround the entirety of the city. And you guys go on, and they just kind of tower above you as you get closer to the gates. And you see there's a line to get into the city. And they will and they start getting you see you line up, or you see a line to get into the city. Are you guys gonna get into the line, or are you guys gonna try to do something else? I don't know.
I'll just walk to the line.
Okay.
I will follow Alt.
Alrighty.
Yep, following alt.
So you all go ahead and wander
I will
towards.
follow myself.
You will follow yourself.
Yourself happens
You
to be
are.
walking real close to us.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough.
Weirdly, yeah. All right. So each of you, they will start to grab you. I think. Let me see. I'm just gonna take you. Is anyone specifically trying to go into the front? Just so I have an order of who's in front of who.
I'm
I'm probably in the back.
front because I'm pretty comfortable with this place, I think.
Okay. So, I'll try you go to the front, and the guards kind of look you over. I'm just like, oh, state your name and business.
Well, just returning home. I'm Altori Frayne. My father's troop is in town.
He looks you over a moment before he kind of his eyes kind of rest on your scarf. He kind of gives a nod. All right, you can come in.
This
You go-
troop is with me.
The whole of them, all of them.
Yes, and my entourage.
He looks you over, looks up and down, looks at the other crew, the motley crew you've assembled, that have assembled. Cot too. We'll need to check the cot.
Go ahead.
And he nods his head, and one of the other two guards go and start kind of looking into the cart. One gives a strange look to not Beatrice, Airlace, as he notices she's actually hooked up to the cart. He goes to grab at like the to look under the cart, and except he's at the front, so he's looking up, and then he looks at your legs, looks up, notices that your body is actually attached, because he wasn't paying attention. He's like, oh, sorry, miss. I didn't mean to.
It's all right.
I didn't know you were connected. Right, and he just goes flustered. He kind of goes back and looks around. The others just keep going around to look at the rest of inside the cart. Is Zon still T-posing in the cart? Or is he walking at this point?
Oh,
Sure.
you're scaring them.
T-posing in the cart.
Okay, rare.
I just look at Zon and just say out loud, "Best bodyguard I ever did see." Always vigilant.
What?
He looks up. The guards look up at him and kind of gives him a nod, but kind of a wary nod, like they're a little concerned. But they go about their business and they look and stuff, and they're moving things. They see a bunch of the bunch of like stacks of meat you guys have, and it's like, oh, you guys went hunting. Looks like. What meat is this?
Wyvern.
Blinks.
We were
What?
hunting in the crags.
Ha! Sure. My mother's a toadstool. Alright.
I thought it would be a good joke. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it's just wolf.
Alright. Alright, you look like you don't have anything,
It's not wolf, it's wyvern.
Sure. Alright. Yeah, alright, you look like you're okay. And, the one guard kind of, gets a good smack onto the cart. I think we can hold so much wolf meat, as they walk off. And, they both kind of nod as they don't find any, contraband.
Who just hunts wolves? Who does that?
Apparently you guys. Alright, go on in. Enjoy your time in the city.
Who does that?
Thank you, says, and I do like a half bow.
Wyvern
Yeah.
hunting made sense, just hunting wolves. Who does that? Why would you do that?
Release forward.
Wolf?
Let's go into
Yeah.
town.
And yes, your T-posing self gets whooshed into the town. As does Beatrice and the rest
Dire
of the
wolves,
crew.
maybe. There's lots of meat on them. Regular wolves? No. Cutting a dog. Why'd you do that?
Let him cook.
You are all enter the city, and upon entering the city, you see a bustling, and it's a bustling city.
Just walking up to random guys. Would you hunt a wolf? Random passerby.
Are you
"Would hunt a wolf?"
paying?
I'm just curious.
If you're paying, sure, I'll hunt any wolf you want. This graggly, looking halfling looks up at you.
He doesn't got any coin.
Ah,
Well, I'm
fuck
sorry,
it
I
then,
have
and walks
plenty of
away.
coin.
What, you
Thank
have
you for answering
coin?
my question.
Oh yeah, we'll hunt a wolf for you.
No, I just would move along. Question answered.
Wait,
Next
what,
person.
what, I thought you
Excuse
wanted
me.
money. I think you had money.
Excuse me. would
Hey! Yes, how can I help you?
Would you want a wolf?
Hunt a wolf, dear, I can barely walk. She sees an old limb with a cane.
Right. Makes sense.
Yes,
Back
yes.
into the car.
Well,
See,
back
this
in
makes
my
sense. Why would
day,
you do that?
darling. Oh,
What?
what? Oh, okay.
What?
I'll go back. Oh, no, okay. Back in my
Back in
day, I
your
used to... yes, I used to be quite the huntress, you know.
Oh.
Yes, used to hunt deer and rabbits and ducks and not wolves though. Those
Not
were a bit
wolves,
difficult.
those
And then
are
bunnies and did I say
bunnies.
rabbits already? And did I say
You
foxes?
said
And,
bunnies.
oh
rabbits.
yes, okay. Oh, and elk.
Foxes.
Elk. Those
Elk.
were difficult ones. The moose though you have to keep away from. Those things are
Meese,
terrifying.
meese,
Yes.
moose, meese,
Yes. Yes.
Meese.
Meese? Is it meese or moose? I've
Meese.
never understood.
moose.
It's moose.
Elk.
Elks.
Mm.
Yeah.
I
He's
think you're
just
late to
nodding-
picking up your granddaughter from
He's-
daycare, ma'am.
He's just nodding his head.
Oh, is that my granddaughter? She looks at Beatrice. Hello, dearie. Hello,
Oh.
Delilah. Will you come on? We have to go home
No,
for dinner.
no, that's not. No, that's
what-
that's
what-
that's our
gra-
daughter.
That's
Actually,
your granddaughter. Oh, your
Shoo,
daughter.
shoo,
Oh,
shoo.
Okay. So rude. How dare you? You know who I am.
Riff raff, go.
she angrily just so rude, so angry, just was away, muttering to herself.
All right. Anyway, moving on.
Can you think of the children first before walking up to an old lady asking her questions?
Think of the what?
She
How does
means
that
Timothy.
make any sense?
They could have tried to steal Timothy.
Why would they
See,
try to steal Timothy?
Beatrice knows what's up.
Why would they try to steal
don't trust
Timothy?
anyone
That's
in this
preposterous. Why would people hunt wolves? Why would people try to? Why would an old lady try to steal my wood?
Hmm. Beatrice just kind of huddles.
We
in
are
the back
five.
of the tent. I'm aware. I was ignoring it, but whatever.
I'm so sorry. Didn't you see she?
Yeah.
Didn't you just see? She tried to take
So,
Beatrice.
I'm
She
gonna-
thought it was
I'm gonna
Delilah.
leave all of you in town, and I'm just gonna go. This is a great run. You know, I think this is where we leave it.
Please don't leave us here.
I'll see you never. Anyway, Sentinel, welcome to Sapphire City. It's the hustle and bustle.
So, as you're walking, you again, this is a bigger city than pretty much all of Kwase. It is bustling. The streets are paved and or not paved, are like paved with cobblestones. And it is there's a buzzing in the air, just people. And just as they're wandering around, especially this like kind of midday that you've appeared, people are running around, running to market, running in and out of the city, going through. People are kind of pushing past you and pushing you forward with the throngs of the crowd. Everyone seems to be in a decent mood. Like the crowd is. Everyone seems to be kind of calm. Everything seems to be calm though. Kind of a controlled chaos kind of thing. As people wander around, you see shops of all kinds. You see a blacksmith. You see you wouldn't see a library this close to the entrance, but you see like a tailor shop. You see a shoeman. Like you see all kinds of little shops everywhere. And you can see that it travels the further you travel into town, there's more shops as well as homes and such as you go further in. And all kinds of stuff. So you can find like inns. Closer to the entrance, you see a lot of like more. Less affluent places, but as you go further in towards the city, which I assume, well, actually, Altroy, I guess, where are you taking them?
My first stop, unless Sentinel has a direction to go, which I don't suppose he does, is to go see my father if he's in town.
Okay.
So wherever his typical abode is.
So you're going to the
for
more
his trip.
affluent part of the town. Okay,
Yeah.
So now to continue my description then. And as further you go towards the more affluent places, obviously you see more affluent and more expensive like shops and such. And a library and more greenery. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, Sentinel, my father and my whole family are blade dancers. We hold an ancient elven tradition among our people. And my father has performed for the Queen a number of times. And he is the closest connection I have to perhaps maybe answering some questions for you. So I figure we'll start there.
See. Yes, it has been some time since I've seen the blade dance.
It is an honored tradition, one that I'm glad to withhold, even though I didn't take up the train. Yes, I do.
Huh. I'd love to see it sometime. As I said, it's been quite a while.
I'm sure, knowing the troop and knowing Father, you may see it very soon.
Mm-hmm. Well. And you make your way through. You guys start making your way through, unless someone has something else they'd like to do, or something they'd like to do on the travel. Oh, my hair.
I'm good for.
Okay. Okay. As you travel, You feel there is a for people that are people that aren't normally from here, there's kind of a smell of rain in the air. This kind of town is a little bit, it seems like there's like kind of a mist that's kind of perpetual, not like heavy, but just the smell, like a kind of a damp smell to the air. You see signs for shows. Airlease, you would know that there is definitely a guild hall here for the Yellow Canaries. Let's see. And that would be that. Alright. So, first stop is gonna be towards then your home, essentially. And you go and towards your family's home, family's kind of estate, right? And how would you describe your family's estate? It's just do they keep in with the traditions, or do they try to be more stay with the city?
I imagine it is incredibly traditional, considering the blade dance is like an ancient elven art.
Mm-hmm.
That my father and most of the people who he works with and affiliated with are like the very traditional core elves.
Mm-hmm. So you all as you're going towards the more affluent area, you see less and less people, because less and less people are kind of, just generally seen this area. Even the guards kind of give you a side eye, most of you a side eye as you wander here. But once they see Altore, they just give them a light nod before they continue on their business. Eventually you end up to this lovely gated lot, and you would say you're high class or middle class, Lulu?
I'd say we're probably high class.
Okay, that's what I thought it says. I was just making sure. I just wanted to confirm. So you guys are basically, in front of you is basically a mansion with behind these iron gates that are kind of protecting this mansion. Behind the gates you see trees, greenery. You see a fountain and grasses, and the gates, even the iron rods of the gates themselves have this delicate curvatures to them, and the gate will let Altore and his crew in.
Sweet home.
Good.
I was just going to say to brain fart, Airlease.
Mm-hmm.
I believe they'll probably have a place for us to place your our cart while we're here. There's the stables. We can set that off to the side.
It is sad, indeed. But first as you're entering towards, there is some bustle, because you're not usually, or you kind of popped in by surprise. No one knew you were coming. A half-elf gentleman, an older half-elf gentleman with graying hair, and who's familiar to you. He's a butler of the house. Comes and looks to you and is like, Master Altore, how are you today?
Good to see you're still here and working well.
Mm-hmm. His name is, I'm just gonna make one up. Do you have a name for a butler? Give me a name for a butler. Craig the butler. We got it.
Good to see you again, Craig.
Good elvish name.
It's a lovely elvish name, isn't it?
The Craigs have a long history. Thank you very much.
All right. So, this graying Craig the butler, he looks to you, he's like, I see you've gotten friends on your journey. Will they be staying with us for dinner?
If it's allowed, I'm sure they wouldn't mind a meal. Is father in?
No, unfortunately, the troops out in, they're out on not job. Goodness words, I can't speak them. They're out on a performance.
That's about what I thought.
Hmm.
Do we have the ability to have some spare rooms for them for a day or two while we're in town then?
Oh, we can see what we can do last minute. We'll try to make that work. Yes.
I appreciate it. And, I'll leave a letter for Father if nothing else.
will your companions be needing special accommodations? He eyes the giant, the chonky boy and the chonky girl.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Very well. We will accommodate them as best we can. You may, miss. He looks to, or at least, you may, and he kind of motions for one of the servants to come by. Follow Miss Marjorie, and she will direct you to the stables.
Oh, all right. I'll follow.
She will. A young maid will run over with you and take you over to the. Sorry, I heard sounds. Take you over towards the stables to drop your stuff off, and he'll direct the rest of you inside. And inside, you will see. So most of the stuff you've seen of the city has been stone. There's a lot of wood in this specific, like a lot of very intricately carved in wood that has been very clearly hand carved, and painstakingly beautifully so. Zon, you can very well tell this is all gross elven traditional malarkey. You've just walked into the den of the elves.
I might as well just find a temple of Colleen for a night. Better chances.
Is there something I can help you with, sir? Says Craig. As he looks to Zon. It's Craig. Is your friend... Would you like something to drink, all of you? Please, if we may accommodate you. Well, is there anything we can help to accommodate your stay while you wait for your rooms to be ready?
I think we'll just into one of the sitting rooms.
Yes,
and
please
just
do.
relax a bit.
Of course,
Give
we'll
us
bring
space.
We'll bring you some drinks and something to eat.
Thank you, Greg.
Of course. Please make yourselves comfortable. If I can do anything to help you, please give us a call.
Will do.
He will leave you all 6 of you in the lovely sitting room, and you'll be directed there as well. I almost called you oblivious. Shan, Erelise, that one, yes. And you'll be directed into the lovely sitting room where you see it's very, very, very posh, very comfy.
Well,
Lots of greens
welcome.
and lots of yellows. Actually, it's a lot of yellows because yours is gold, isn't it? Your colors are gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, gold. Sorry.
Welcome to the Free and Manor.
Oh. Very nice.
It is quite lovely. Yes. Reminds me of home.
Yes, Father is very in tune with the culture. Not really my style, to be honest, but he likes it, so. Right, I can ask and see who we might be able to speak to, Sentinel, to try and get you a chance, or we just leave you to your devices.
Well, I think the first thing I would like to do is see where the temple might be. I know where it's supposed to be, but I don't know if it's still there. It has, again, been quite some time, so...
From my time in Sapphire City, I've never seen the temple that reminds me anything like the stuff we saw in their temple before, right?
No, you don't. Nothing like the marble stuff. You've seen some buildings that are, I mean, most of these buildings have like a white stone to them, like a lighter colored stones to them. But you don't necessarily remember one that's specifically similar to it now.
I don't know if I've ever seen a temple like the one we entered, or the depictions of your god, goddess. Sorry. But we can certainly have a look. We have a couple things we need to handle here as well. If you want to strike out alone, if you wish,
I can do so.
You know,
Yeah, that's all right. I can try to do so.
you can come back here and you'll have a room for a couple days.
Of course. Thank you again for bringing me to this. I appreciate it greatly. I'll try not to be a bother.
Not about that at all. I just need to sort some personal business. I kind of like a look at Beatrice.
Yes, I'll try to be back before nightfall.
Right.
I'm going.
You wish to come?
Yep.
Oh.
Religious things sound more fantastical to me.
Of course, please. I would enjoy your company. We can talk about your, compare, I suppose. Faiths.
Oh,
Doc,
I'd love
do you
to
want
talk
to go
about
as
my
well?
faith.
Keep Zahn company.
Of course, I will attend as well.
Wonderful. And do you miss Aerolise?
She's gonna turn all. She'll be okay, right? I don't have to worry.
Well, it actually might be good if you stay with me, because I think we should both have a conversation with Beatrice about what's next.
All right, I'll stay with you.
Very well. Wonderful. I suppose we'll head off then.
Be safe.
Thank you. You will start heading out. You both. Possibly in tow. You leave the den of elven kind. And they will very gladly let you out. But we'll stay with Eltore and Aerolise for now.
Sure thing.
So, we've made it back to Sapphire City, Beatrice.
Yeah.
This was your home at one point. So I guess we have to figure out what it is you want to do from here.
I don't know. I mean, I like traveling with you guys. Can we just keep doing that?
As much as traveling with us is fun, it's also incredibly dangerous. I mean, if it were not the fortunate pair we all are, I mean, you would have been dead on the roads. I mean, if everyone in the group agrees to it, I'm not against it, and if that's what you want. But there are other options here. Ones that don't necessarily mean saying goodbye to us forever, but might mean saying goodbye for a little while. And Aerolise, I know you have a connection, so figured you'd want to be in this conversation. Well, I have your adoption papers, and as you can see, my family is not
You're really
lacking.
rich.
You could stay here, go to school, have a normal life. At least for a bit. When we come back into town, we'll see you. And should you choose to adventure after you've had a chance to grow up a little bit, then you're welcome to.
I wouldn't have to go back right to the orphanage. I would stay with you, right?
You'd sort of legally be my daughter at that point.
Oh. Would you still be around? Or she looks to Aerolise.
Of course, I'll be around. I will be around as often as I can.
Maybe this place is really big. I feel like I get lost in this place.
You know, when I was younger, I did a lot.
Hmm?
Yeah, it is a big place, but it's comfortable. It's cozy.
Hmm.
Schools are nice around here. I mean, and they don't they're not too bad off to half elves either. So thankfully,
Maybe. When I think about it.
yep. Just decide before we end up leaving, I guess, because then you're sort of stuck on the road with us again.
She nods. By this point, Greg will have come in with some food and something to drink. Kind of looking for your compatriots, but not making a note of it, or not making a fuss of it, just leaving you the food and heading out.
I'll actually stop him for a bit and pull him to the side and be like, could you get me any information about, like the local schools and just things that would be beneficial to someone of her age?
He flashes in a glance at her, and then back to you, and then back to her, and then back to you. I see.
Haven't
yes,
been gone
I
that
will.
long, Craig.
I wouldn't. Not my place to judge, sir. I will find the information you need, and he will
May not be
leave.
your place, but I can read it in your eyes.
He will leave. He won't say a thing. He knows better. But he goes.
I don't know
Mhm.
if we have anything else to discuss. We could probably go to the other group.
Okay.
Unless,
Was that to me, or was
Shane has
that...
something.
Sorry, was that Altoria, or was that you? I didn't hear what you
That
said.
was me.
Okay.
That was me saying I don't have anything else. So unless Shannon has something, we're good to pop over.
No, she's gonna give Beatrice some time to think.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
She is eating food. Nom, 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 nom.
Respectable, really.
Mm-hmm.
All right, darlings. You. Okay, so. Thok, Zahn, and Sentinel. An elf, a monk, and a paladin a cleric walk out of a elf home mansion. That was supposed to be a joke. It's fine. Okay, anyway. They start walking out, and you guys start following Sentinel. And he starts leading you back to the less affluent parts of the town. You see every once in a while he looks down at his like symbol, like his little like his necklace. Similar to how you all had your own necklaces. He has two scales on his necklace. And he's looking at one of them and kind of like mapping it and kind of looking at it in his head and kind of like moving it side to side and looking around. There's a few times where as he's walking, he stops suddenly and turns the other way, keeps going. And he keeps going. He keeps going. Out. You guys are probably walking for about 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour. It just keeps going. Trying to look for wherever this fucking place is.
Town's geography has changed quite a bit over the years, eh?
Yes, so it has. The streets have become all muddled and different. It has been a while. Maybe, hold on. I've got an idea. And he goes and he bends down And you see he bends down and looks around. And he walks just directly into an alleyway. Into this dingy, dark alleyway. And he takes out his little, his little symbol, his little, what is it? What did he have? I forgot what his focus was. I think it was, yeah, it was like a little, his little bracelet, almost, charm. And he gives that a quick shake. And you all see you see very clearly a green kind of sheen go from him onto his, and it goes from him to his vocal cords. He starts talking. Hello, is anyone there? And you both see two little mice pop their head out from underneath some crates. And they squeak. And he squeak, and you only hear his side of the conversation. Hello. Do you happen to know where a building might be that looks like it has a lot of people that wear my colors? Squeak, 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 squeak. No, well, yes, the silver, like his colors as well, and he points to Thok. Oh, sorry, Jan. Anyway, and he goes back and forth with them a little bit. Yes, like white, like robes. Uh-huh. No.
Quiet, Timmy. Speaking with mice makes perfect sense.
No. You haven't seen people in white robes. Oh, you've seen them further. Oh, okay. Well, if you help me find where I need to go, I'll give you some food. I have some food with me. That would be wonderful, yes. Okay, please, lead the way. And the rats start scurrying. And he starts following after. Except they are scurrying very fast, and they are scurrying through some the alleyways, essentially, and they're skirting in through.
All right, Thok, time to follow the pale white elf.
And so we do.
And so you do. You kind of are going in circles around the city. And eventually you guys find yourselves kind of doubling back a little bit into the more affluent part of the town. And so affluent, in fact, that you start, like, going past where Altori's home was. And towards more what you can imagine is much like the high class. You eventually, so these little rats start scurrying down, and at this point they're scurrying in direct street because, yeah, they get out of the alleyway and down a direct street, with Sentinel running with them, behind them. And you see these ladies in fine garbs and these gentlemen in fine garbs looking at this spectacle as this these rats are running down the street, followed by this elf in white robes and the elephant. Sorry, not the elephant. What is your race called?
Loxodon.
Loxodon. My apologies. The Loxodon and the other fellow in white robes, running presumably following after him. Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious! Our pet mice are on the loose. Go get them. Whoa, they're going to the right
maybe,
now.
Yes, maybe you're just slow down. It's okay. We're not trying to get. Okay. He doesn't seem to have control of these mice anymore. They're just going.
Oh my goodness, they're so quick, and my feet are so big.
So, and as you are running, you see they scurry, and eventually one of the guards on the sides looks to you all, but looks to the three of you. He's like, "Hey, stop! Stop right there!" And you see this this guard in you know, this in armor, in plate, look to you all and try, you know, try to wave you guys down. Sentinel does stop, and he tries to yell at the mice to slow down. But before he stops, because, you know, guard, it's like, sir, I'm very sorry. We're trying to follow those mice. They're leading me to the place where I need to go. You're following mice, lad. He looks this guard looks incredulously at Sentinel, before he looks to you two. Is he alright in the head?
It's perfectly fine.
He is. He is a bit of a hermit, though.
Seems like it. You can't talk to mice, and you can't be running around the street like this. Are you even supposed to be here? What are you even doing here? What are you looking for? It's like, oh, I'm looking for my temple. Maybe you might know where it is. It's the temple, the pale one. And he, from his robes, he pulls out a his necklace and starts showing it to them. Please, would you be able to direct me in the right place? The guard kind of squints his eyes at him, looks at the thing, the necklace, looks at him. Who's the pale one? What are you talking about? There is no... What do you mean? My god. He looks to you guys like... It has been a while, I suppose, but surely the temple hasn't been destroyed. That's why I was following the mice. They said that that it was this way. There were people wearing robes like mine. Surely you know something. Just the guard looks down to the robes that both Thok and Sentinel are wearing. He looks to you both. And he kind of narrows his... He like narrows his eyes more in concentration than suspicion. Those robes are... Why do I remember that? I mean, look... I don't know. Look, I don't know. Either way, you just can't be walking around here, alright? You can't be running around here unless you got somewhere to go. That way, and he points to the direction to which the mice ran. That way is towards the castle. You know, going that way. So, unless you've got a reason to be there, you guys can go the other way. I, guess they had something wrong, then. I apologize, sir. Now get on. He'll kind of deflate. Does this last? It's okay. Sorry. Guess they were mistaken. We can try again, though. We can try to find some other rats to talk to. Move it along. And he starts kind of pushing you guys, or kind of...
All right.
The Sentinel will start moving back towards the less affluent part of the city.
And I thought I was a hermit.
Sorry. I guess I'm just not used to it. Well, we can try
That guy
again.
did seem familiar with the clothing.
Not
Perhaps we could see if there is a temple of Kali. I could perhaps speak with some of the wise priests. Maybe they would know a thing or two.
yes. Let's do that. Please.
All right. I just some random passerby. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yes.
Pardon me. Do you happen to know where a temple of Kali may be around here by chance?
Kali. Oh, yes. I know of them. Right. They are those, fanatics, or those, people. They are on the,
Just frowns. What?
yes, they're on the lower end. Don't get here very often. She looks you up and down. She's probably about like a foot shorter than you, but she's still giving you the eye. And she's like, yes, right, it would be down in the lower quarters.
Rightio then. Thank you much. Tips, no hat.
You're welcome. Goodbye. And just watch. She doesn't move. She just watches y'all walk away like the bitch she is. I guess we're going to lower quarters. And so yeah, I guess you go into the less affluent area.
Again, I guess.
Yeah. Just walking up and down the street,
Puffed out
making your
chest
way
proudly.
downtown. Yeah. Let's see. You'll notice that as you guys have been traveling around, though, you have seen, you guys have been noticing that people might be a little bit aggravated and stuff, but generally, like, even in the lower rings of the city, they are poor, but they don't seem necessarily, like, spiteful. They seem pretty almost happy. They're just kind of positive with things. No one seems to be fighting necessarily with each other. They might be arguing, but not like there's no fists being thrown kind of thing.
As we get closer to the more less affluent areas, I'm just once again. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me.
Hi, how you doing?
Hello. Would you happen to know where the nearest temple of Kali would be around here?
Kali. Wait, those are the hotheads, right? Okay, yeah. So they are.
It is hot. Yes.
Yeah. All right. So what you want to do is you want to go down that street. You want to take a left, and then go down 2 blocks, take a right, and you just can't miss it. It'll be on your left. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you got it. I believe in you. And eventually, darling, you wander and you find a temple. You find a simple building of not wood, because wood burns, of a dark stoned building, which is a little bit out of place in all the light stones you've seen. But it essentially looks like someone's brought out volcanic rock and made a building with it.
Cool.
The building. The building.
Owl said cool.
Oh, cool. Sorry. The building itself doesn't look. It looks decently like a size of a church, essentially. It's not a huge affair, but it's decently sized. You see your familiar. You see the familiar writings or symbols of Kali with her volcano depictions in the stained glass. So you are home, my son.
Hooray, finally. It's been far too long. A little bit of sensibility in this damn town. I go march up to the front door and I give it a...
And you find it's open. just kind of open. You
just
see
open the door?
as you go in, you see it's very well lit. There are fires lit, like candles are burning around in a lovely lovely orange glow. You see her tenets written clearly. It is built like a church, so you go in, there's a little entrance area, and then you can go into the actual like worship area, which has its pews, and at the very back of behind the pew where the preacher or the priest might stand, are her tenets plastered on the wall behind in gold. It is essentially painted in gold. Of from destruction and passion there is life. To deny one's passion is deny one's life. And do not fear the unpredicted. The world has a way of restoring balance. And you see many robed people, and they may not recognize you, but they see you. And they see I believe you just have your symbol out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I figured you had it up proudly. You see them kind of smile and nod at you. Hello, brother. And as you pass by.
Hello, brother. Where is the head priest in today?
Oh, yes, he just got done with a sermon.
Wonderful.
Yes, he should be out, he should be up in the pews, cleaning up.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you very much.
And as you wander over, and as all of you wander, you'll also see red flowers at the ends of each pews, kind of a tropical-looking hibiscus. And you will see a man in what is it? What are the colors? Hold on. Yeah, red. You'll see a man in these red robes with gold and with gold accents. And he is you see that he is looks like a half orc. Big, strong, proud man. And he looks like he is taking some pamphlets or organizing something in the pews. And notices you approach.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, how can I help you?
Do you have a moment or two out of the 3, 4?
Always.
5,
How can I help you today?
7,
Do you
8,
wish to know the
9.
glory of our goddess?
Oh, I am quite aware, although these two, one in the back, could probably use a sermon or two.
Looks to them. Ah, yes, much different garb, it seems. Zena, perhaps?
Actually, that's one of our reasons for coming here. You see, this one here, he points to Sentinel. They are worshippers of some deity I've never heard of before, and I have been raised in the church pretty much my whole life. It confuses me, but we were curious, perhaps, if we could find essentially ways towards their passion, or at least some way to help them along their journeys.
Yes, we can attempt to help them. What is this god that you that you cannot find?
Come on, Central, speak up.
Oh,
Come on now.
sorry.
Don't be shy.
She is the pale one, the pale lady. And he like kind of tilts his head and narrows down his eyes at the man's garb. And I can't say that is near Kali, but I can't say I've heard of such before. On my time, anyway. I can look at our records and see what the texts say. Shut up, Shan. Anyway, yeah, I can see what the texts say. Hold on just a moment. Do this for a brother. Please, have a seat. Enjoy yourselves. I will take a look.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Hmm. And he goes and he seems to go into back into a back room to look at something.
Cool.
You hear at some point in the pews behind you, you hear a you see a gnome also dressed in red robes. And you see him taking the flowers from the pews and just kind of crumpling them into bits and just throwing them, just crumpling them and throwing them and crumpling them and throwing them, just all about the church, just with a gay abandon. Before eventually this Orcman will come back. But is there anything you guys like to do while you wait for Orcman to return?
If there's any pamphlets around on the pews, I'll probably take a look at that and maybe read a little bit.
Yeah, you see similar writings to how you've been raised with. You see the tenets. You see the history of that of the goddess and her relations with the other gods. You see the restorative powers. You see the tales of how the restorative power, or the destruction of Kali, brings new life. Things that you, as a child or as a young man, had learned already and have learned.
And a pamphlet to Thok.
Thank you, Zon.
Of course.
Mm.
Very good reading, that one.
Thok would just kind of be amazed by the environment and the temple itself and the specific religion.
Yeah, it's very not opulent, but very very different to your own monastery life.
Mhm. Fascinating.
And eventually, this you will hear a crashing as a door just slams open, and not like out of anger, just cuz. And the same orc gentleman comes back. He kind of looks a little puzzled, a little perplexed, frowns a little bit. I think I'll have to look further into for this pale one. Was it by any other name? Sentinel frowns. No, I didn't know them. Well, they have many names. The pale one, the pale lady, mostly akin to that. That is not familiar to me, unfortunately, but and I'll have to look into some further readings if I want to look. I can do so. Brother, how long will you be staying in the city? Or you seem new here? Or have you been here a while?
We just arrived today, actually. A few traveling companions of mine have business here.
I see. Well, very well. If you'll maybe come back tomorrow, I can see what other information we found. I don't know what I can find. I will say though, sorry, I'm losing the voice. I will say though, your robes do remind me of something. You said you were looking. Are you looking just for information on this god, or what are you looking for exactly? So I don't remember if you said you wanted to find the location of a temple or not. I think you did, but I'm not sure.
Go on, Sentinel.
Oh, okay.
Pipe up.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
This is your cue. This is your moment.
Oh, okay. Right. Well, we were looking for a temple. One that would have been here. Here. She kind of shows his dance for us, DM dance. Shut up, Lulu. Anyway, this is what I get. The DMs are getting back at me. Anyway, so they show off. So he shows him the bracelet, the necklace rather. It's like, and kind of tilts his head. All right. Okay. So, I don't. Maybe you can try. There's a place, but it's not exactly a temple, but it's in the location, maybe? I think you're starting in a weird place, maybe? And you kind of just you have a map of the you really need to, I don't know how to get around with that thing, so you gotta figure out your own way. But as for people that wear your style of your colors, so maybe like if you've seen that has been the people coming and going from castle. Sometimes I'll see them wandering around town. They go to libraries, some of the shops here. We'll even see them at the orphanage sometimes. It's the best I can do for you, unfortunately, without before I can look deeper into it. And I'm willing to do it for a brother.
Any people of note? Names of the people with the white shirts? Or not really familiar.
Not really familiar, unfortunately.
All
Just,
right.
tend to keep to ourselves here, you know. People have strange thoughts about Kali and her love for passion here.
Of course.
They don't realize the good she can bring.
Indeed. Part of my mission. I am a missionary.
I see. Well, good luck, brother. And she grabs you by the arm he grabs you by the forearm, essentially, to give you a good shake. Good arm shake. Yes. To try to lock arms with you. Yeah. Is there anyone at the front door, Lulu? Did he leave? 1 second, sorry, I have to check something.
Okay.
I swear to God, if I have to get changed. I do. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I need to BRB for like 5 minutes. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I'll be right back, dweebs. Wee! For any pants. They were pants. Pants. I'm on my way.
hearing.
Myself,
Hi.
House, Skullmancer, and Witch and Witch Ruin, Morpheus are the admins.
Awesome peeps.
Hi,
Yeah,
guys.
Hello.
Sorry
Goodbye.
about that. I had to say goodbye to the construction dude because he's finishing my fence.
Gotcha.
But it looks pretty good. I like how it looks. I need to take pictures
I think
later.
it's looking pretty good.
I know. I'm just sad they couldn't finish it this week.
Yeah.
I'm real upset because I'm like, just put the fucking gates on. Just put the fucking gates on.
For the doggo, right?
I wanted for the
Fence for
doggo
doggo.
for this weekend, but it's okay because that means Monday it'll be done. You paid the man, and then I'll have to worry about this shit again, and then I just have to do landscaping. Sorry.
Yeah. Looks like we can start landscaping.
We can start landscaping. I'm gonna make Lulu do some work. I'm gonna rope Shan into it somehow. I don't know. I'll bribe you with food, Shan.
I want to grow
Food typically is
tomatoes.
a good bribery. Yeah, there you go.
I mean, yes, we can do that.
Bribe her with tomatoes.
I love
You're going to learn about those horned tomato worms.
Horned tomato worms. What?
Yes.
What are
Or
those?
they
beat them
they
up.
don't exist.
I'll beat them
Oh,
up.
they exist. They will
They
try to
don't
eat your
exist.
tomatoes. So
Well, I'm more worried about the little pincher bugs that we've just got an epidemic of lately.
Oh yeah, the earwigs are everywhere.
Earwigs, yeah.
Those things are fucking
I
everywhere.
don't know
It
if they're in
sucks.
Cali,
Yeah.
but that's what they look like.
Oh, those little guys. I've never seen those in California.
Oh, from a bug's
They have-
life? I could fight that guy, dude.
They have very
Oh.
sharp feet.
I have seen those in Alabama everywhere. I have not seen a single one since I've been here.
hmm
We are in the desert, so I don't know. Like,
Yeah, it'll
They
depend.
poop like crazy, dude.
Yeah, they do.
Shit
big,
everywhere.
They're big little suckers.
Yeah. They become big moths too. I hate.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, thank you for waiting for me, guys. I'm sorry for that. Anyway, so where were we at? I was talking to myself, I think.
Yeah.
as I do.
Kelly And
Right.
No.
So he was on that. He was telling you guys that he's gonna look into stuff, and told you where he's seen people in that similar garb before, but not often. And I think that was it. Yes, and he told you where he's seen them. Okay, yeah. All right, cool. Right. As for a temple, I've never seen one. Sorry. And we've seen most of the, religious, so we keep an eye on most of the religious temples around here. Sorry. Wasn't able to help you. It's alright. It seems to be a common thread lately. But we'll figure something out. He nods. Excuse me. Right, well, there's nothing else I can help you with unless you need something else, brother.
Perhaps.
Perhaps?
No, I'll be fine.
Oh, come on. Let your passions be known, brother. Tell me.
Well, I've recently been having to stay with a lot of unsavory folk, and I'm having to deal with a little bit of annoyances recently, and unfortunately, it seems to be the continuous processes. That's just kind of how my life is these days. And I'm feeling a little uncomfortable, but I feel if it may be best if I just swallow my pride and move on.
Yeah.
It is all for Kali, and I am a missionary, and this is part of my work. Sometimes us missionaries have to deal with some uncomfortable locations now and then.
Well, you know, a little destruction sometimes goes a long way.
Very true.
And if you're in a difficult position, perhaps make it a little less difficult.
Of course.
Yes?
Of course. This actually has been something I've had in mind lately, oddly enough. But pretty much my whole reason for being around these parts, honestly. But yeah, I will keep your words in mind. Thank you.
All right. Well, show yourself here anytime, brother. And he gives you a hearty pat on the back. Not with those weak elf arms. This is a hearty.
Absolutely, thank you.
Hmm. I suppose we'll be off then.
This guy just told me to kill.
He didn't tell you to kill someone. He said a little destruction.
It's like, if there's a problem, blow it up. I'm like, absolutely. Oh, I love this guy.
Mhm.
All right. Off we
Also,
go.
one thing you'll notice about being in this, you'll notice that this place is warm, a lot warmer than the other, like most of the rest of the city has been. This town, this maybe it's due to the candlelight, it's the incense, the smell of these red tropical flowers in the air. But it has a different atmosphere in here, in this building. Anyway.
Okay.
Sentinel will enjoy his time looking around, but he will eventually follow you, Zahn, if you choose to stay.
Yeah. Marching out the door with newfound happiness.
Yeah. The boy. Timothy, this is what you will follow one day. Sorry, anyway.
You seem happier to see your people.
Oh, it's nice to be home for a minute or two.
Is it similar territory to where you are familiar?
Slightly familiar, although where I hail from is a lot more chaotic.
Chaotic? How so?
Oh, you know.
I do?
Oh, you know. Oh, of course. Oh, you know.
I don't know.
Oh, what, you don't know?
I don't know.
No, you don't know.
But I will take your word for it.
Let's just say the old fellows used to follow their passions very thoroughly.
Oh, I see. They must have taken many lovers then.
Oh no, actually yes, but they didn't. They were. They really did, didn't
Yes.
they?
I know of, I've heard of the goddess, though I don't follow her myself. And, I've read a few of her teachings. Perhaps you can explain it to me a bit more and thorough, as you are so passionate about it.
Well, one of the largest things to note about Kali is the balancing of the chaoses and everything else, and the fact that there is really no balance in imbalance, and there is beauty in chaos. But also beauty in passions and following one's outright goals, etc., etc. However, probably the biggest thing that you will learn as being a follower of Kali is to let go of sensical nonsense and try to habit a bit of a more chaotic nature, because life is too short for seriousness all the time.
The Pale One is similar. Similar in certain ways. She believes that you must let the light of your joy and your courage shine through. You must embrace the joys of life and delight in life. Else there will only be despair, and that's not a world to live in. Please, what about you, Mr. Thonk? What do you believe? I know you are not religious per se, but you are spiritual, yes?
I am, yes. I do not follow a specific deity. I merely believe in another place.
A place beyond this. Oh, like a plane.
Yes, we call it the astral.
Oh. Oh, I see. It has been a while since someone spoke of that. Sorry. I had a friend who was very skilled in teleportation. And he would, well, he would tell me of these fantastical places he had heard and read about. Place full of, and I'm assuming you guys are walking when you're saying this, but a place full of green and strange creatures. He says it's where the elves come from originally. A place of darkness and gloom, where shadows lurch around the corners. The hells, the celestial planes.
Places of origination, yes. I too am familiar, but teleportation.
Yes.
Like they could transport themselves?
Yes, of course.
Oh, that is incredible.
I don't immediately know what has become of the man. It's been quite some time. Yes, I don't know if it was all jokes or not, but he would tell me he would pop into one plane for tea and then another for dinner the next.
Amazing.
Yes, he was. Regardless. Suppose we should head back, perhaps? Or I don't think we're getting in towards, I don't know what else we can find here, unless you have things you wish to do while you're in the city.
I suppose we should gather supplies, but before that, we should gather up everyone and see what we are doing.
Very well. Let's go then. I'm sorry.
And we shall head off.
Yeah. All right. And you all gather. You have some trouble getting into the gate, but they eventually recognize you. Like, well, actually, no, you don't have any trouble because they would recognize you because you have the Lexodon with you, so they're gonna let you in. You're very memorable. And eventually they will let you into the sitting room and let the others know that you have returned. I hear you two. I don't know what you're doing. You're being summoned. Hold on, I gotta go summon the nerds. 1 second.
Yeah, we just started cleaning.
Oh, wait, are they? Oh, did the dog? Oh, we're back.
Okay.
Dog did an oopsie.
Pupper oopsie.
Yep.
So I'm curious, son.
Hmm?
How did you come about, Kali? And, well, were you grown up in a monastery or temple?
No, actually, I grew up in a rather small village. Not a whole lot going on there, and I was very young, so frankly, I don't really remember much of my village. I was if you want the honest and the real short of it, the short chaotic portion of it, my home was raided by followers of Kali, and they took the young in. And I was one of them. And so that is how I got to know of the Kali. They raised me. I don't remember much of my folks, unfortunately. But I think I am better these days now, knowing of her light.
I see.
gentlemen. So we're having a little bit of a difficulty at the house. Baby is real sick, so we're gonna need to talk to the vet tomorrow. But we're gonna kind of cut it off here for tonight.
Yeah, Shan's sick, dog sick, probably best.
Yeah, so we'll cut it off next week, which is a good time though, because then you guys have all gathered. So we can kind of get back to that. So sorry for a bit of it's a little bit of hectic, but you guys you're getting to the end, so it's gonna be not end, but yeah. All right, so yeah, you guys we'll start this next session with you guys all returning together. Let me write that down so I don't forget.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and you can go do. Is Aegis having a lobby tonight?
I don't think so.
Oh, this is the first time in freaking months they haven't had one on Thursday. It's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's available to host.
Party. I mean, you could.
Happens.
Very true.
Start session. After talking to Kali leader, or not leader, head priest. Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thanks for playing.
Absolutely.
You got to have a lovely little spiritual talks. It's good. Got to get some lore. So I look forward to next week. Hopefully, if we can all figure out the time again. It's a little bit hectic sometimes. So I'm sorry. I've been sorry. I called off a bit.
That's D&D.
Yeah, but either way, I will see you guys. I'm gonna off stream. I'll see you guys later. Okay.
Okay.
See you later. Fun. Have a good night. Take care.
Good night, guys.
All right, darlings. We are gonna call it for the day. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Sorry I was a little bit short, but it is what it is. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.